In this video, we will rank every NFL team with how many wins they will get, in my opinion. We're going to start out with the San Francisco 49ers. If they can get away from that electronic substation, they'd be okay. With injuries this year and everything else, I put them right between 8 to 10 wins. I'm going to put them in 9 to 11 because I think there is more of an upside to them than a downside. San Francisco, 9 to 11 wins. Next team, one of the worst teams in the NFL this year. They will be bad. The Arizona Cardinals have had a bad 5-year run, so I don't think it's going to change. I'll give them 4 to 6 because it's very hard to lose more than 13 games. But I'll give them 4 to 6. They won't be the worst team this year, but they'll be close to it. Next, the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens fan base has to be going through it. They have, on paper, the best offense in the league, and they won't hand Derrick Henry the ball. They just won't do it. That being said, the Ravens could go 15-2, but they will win 12 to 13 games. They'll finish 13 wins, probably. That's my guess. They'll be one of the better teams. They'll be in the playoffs, but as we know, with their playoff record, it's going to be very up in the air. The Buffalo Bills, another team that I think this is their last year for a Super Bowl run. I think they have it in them. I think they only get 12 to 13 wins, but I think they have a real shot at getting 14, maybe 15 wins. That's kind of pushing it with the division that they're in. Carolina Panthers, my hometown team. These guys, they've looked better and better. They're in the worst division in football. I think they get 9 wins, and they go 9-8. And while we're here, I'm going to put their counterpart up here, the Buccaneers. I think they get 9, maybe 8 wins. Give them the benefit of the doubt and put them in 9 to 11. Baker Mayfield is a dog. So we'll see. Once again, that division will be decided between the Panthers and the Bucs. Moving on to the next team, the Bears. Really high hopes for this team this year. I know Chicago is absolutely losing their mind over what could be. But that's the problem. It's what could be. I think they get 9 to 10 wins, but I think that's about it. I don't think we're going to see the MVP season from Caleb Williams that everybody thinks is going to happen. I think the Bears are a little bit overrated in the preseason. I could bite my words on that, but right now I think they're a little bit overrated. The Bengals. The Bengals are going to be one of my contenders for Team of the Year with a comeback. That was a terrible way to put that. They're going to be the comeback Team of the Year, in my opinion. I think they only get 11 or 12 wins, but I think they have a shot. I'm going to put them at 9 to 11. The next team that I have are the Cleveland Browns. If they start Deshaun Watson, it's going to be a shit show for the first couple weeks. I think they get... I'll give them 4 to 6 just because they might get Shedeur back and they might be able to squeeze out a couple games. I think the Browns will be one of the worst teams in the league this year, continuing the trend. I just don't think they'll be good, especially with the way this coaching staff is already starting the season. It looks bleak for Browns fans again. I'm sorry, Cleveland, that you have to go through this time. Also, worst logo in the league, hands down. The Dallas Cowboys, they're always hanging around. I think they get 9 to 11 wins. I mean, the Cowboys are one of those teams where if they play the right way, they could win all the games, but they're not going to. They're going to lose the teams they shouldn't lose to. They're going to win against teams they shouldn't win against. But that's how they are. That's how it'll be. The Cowboys are going to be the Cowboys. Next, Denver Broncos. I'm going to have them at 14-17. I hate the Broncos. Hate them. But if Bo Nix doesn't break his ankle last year, they win the Super Bowl. Don't want to hear it. They easily win the Super Bowl. They easily beat the Seahawks. 14-17. I think they win the AFC West. As bad as that hurts my heart to say it, they are a good team. Everybody's back. And they added Jalen Waddle. Jesus. The Lions. They'll be good. I got them going 12-13 wins. The main reason is because there's no more backfield sharing. We get to see the full rep of Gibbs all year. As long as he stays healthy, best running back in the league. If not, top 3 running back in the league. Eagles. Eagles are always around. They're always there. I'm putting them at 9-11 wins. Cowboys and Eagles will fight for the division again. It'll happen. It happens pretty much every year. Eagles, pretty much same roster. Dropped A.J. Brown. I don't think it'll hurt them that much. I don't think it's going to help them either, though. 9-11 wins for the Eagles. We'll see how it goes. The Falcons. I got the Falcons getting 7-8 wins this year. I think everybody's kind of expecting this hype around them. I think Michael Penix is still trying to find the flow with the offense, if he even starts, because you got Tua. Tua's interception prone. He's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns in the past 2 years. I don't even think Duke can see straight anymore with how many concussions he's had. The quarterback battle in Atlanta is going to matter a lot. I don't think it matters that much. If you don't give Bijan the ball 30 times a game, you're wrong. 7-8 wins for Atlanta. Green Bay, another team that could possibly get 12 wins, 13 wins. In fact, I think I'm going to put them there. I think I got them getting 12-13 wins. I think Jordan Love's good. I think he's the next thing for Green Bay, but they have to figure it out. They have to figure out the receivers. They got Josh Jacobs. If they can get some receivers who can catch the ball, I think they have a chance to be one of the better teams in the NFL this year. But it all depends on Jordan Love's play. The Texans, another one of my sleeper teams. I think they get 9-11. I feel like I'm sticking with this trend of 9-11, but I think a lot of teams are going to be stuck in that 9-12 range, 8-12 range. I think a bunch of these teams in here could be here or be here. It just depends on how their year goes. Texans have the best defense in the league. C.J. Stroud plays how he can play. They'll be a dominant force. Watch out for him. The Colts. 7-8 wins for the Colts. I think the Colts are a lower mid-tier team. If Daniel Jones plays how he played the first 5 games of the year last year, I think it's a lot better for him. If he doesn't, that team does not do anything. Sorry, Indy. Sorry, Pat McAfee. Just how it's going to be. Jaguars. Another team that I could see going 7 wins, or a team that I could see going 12 wins. I'm going to put them 7-8. I don't think they've done much this offseason. They really didn't do a whole lot. I don't think they're a crazy good team. Now, I know, this is all my opinion, okay? So y'all shut up and just listen, Jacksonville, okay? Duval, yeah, whatever, right? I think you have a step back year. I think the Jags drop down a little bit. I think they come back to reality. I think that Lawrence has to be able to throw the ball consistently every single week to be able to make a difference. He had ups and downs all last year. I think the Jags win 8 games, maybe 9, maybe 10. Who knows? The Chiefs last year do anything. They're in a rebuild for defense. That being said, I think they'll be in the 10-13 range. As a Chiefs fan myself, I'm keeping it real with y'all. I just don't see the year going as well as I want it to go. I pray and hope they go 17-0, but we all know that's not going to happen. If Mahomes come back healthy, Mahomes makes a world of difference. Everybody knows it. You can hate him all you want to. He's been the best quarterback in the league for a while, right beside Josh Allen. I think they get 11-12 wins. Hopefully. If the defense can hold up and Mahomes can score points, they have a really good shot at it. Next are the Chargers. This AFC West is going to be hard this year, other than the Raiders. 9 to 11 for the Chargers. I could even see them getting 12 to 13. I'm going to put them in 9 to 11 as well. It's going to be a battle between the Chargers and the Chiefs for the wild card spot, I believe. We will see. We will see how the AFC West shakes out, but there's going to be a shot for that. LA Rams. I'm putting them 12 to 13. I get it. They got Myles Garrett. Just one defensive player. I know he can wreck games, but he's not going to wreck games all the time, okay? They don't have a backfield. They just have Puka. There's not much going on. I think they could very well get 14 wins. Very well. I think they get 12, maybe even 11. I think the Rams are a little bit overrated right now, in my opinion. But we'll see how the season goes. Don't hate me, LA. I rated your other team lower, so, whatever. The Raiders. Losing Genty is a world of hurt. Quarterback play up in the air. My only team that gets less than 4 wins, I believe, is going to be the Raiders. You know what? 4 to 6 wins for the Raiders. I think they might be able to squeeze out 4. I don't know, though. It'll be really up in the air. The Miami Dolphins. Malik Willis, I think, is not going to be the best quarterback in the world. I think he'll struggle to find a rhythm in Miami. Miami is not a good team. I think this team gets 1 to 3 wins. I don't think they're very good. I think Miami might be the worst team in the league this year. It's between the Raiders and Miami. We'll see. We'll see. The Vikings. The Vikings are going to be another one of those teams that have that 6 to 8 range, right? I think they get 6 wins. 6 to 7 wins. They're just I think they kind of are almost starting a rebuild, kind of. Like they got Jettas. I get it. Like he can wreck games as well, but other than that, I mean, there's not much going on for him. I can't even tell you the last time I heard anything about the Minnesota Vikings. They have Kyler Murray. I get it. I think Kyler Murray might be a little bit overrated for this franchise. I think it's been a while since he's played a full season. If he gets a full season in, they might get 8 wins. If he doesn't, it's going to be a rough year. Rough year. The Patriots, I'm going to give them 12 wins. I think they'll be okay. I think it'll be in that 10 to 12 mark for them. Trying to repeat for them is going to be tough with a quarterback where everybody's kind of seen what he can do now, seen what he's made of. It's going to be a different year for the Patriots this year. We'll see how that goes. New England trying to get back into the prime time, the spotlight after Tom Brady. Drake May might be their guy. He's one of my higher rated quarterbacks. But we have to see how the whole team holds up, not just the quarterback. The Saints with Tyler Stow, 4 to 6 wins. Man, the Saints are one of those teams that could win 7. They really could. I think we just haven't seen enough of Stow yet to really give a true estimate on what could be happening. So I'll give the Saints 4 to 6. I could very well bite me in my ass. They could win 8 games. They could be competing with the Bucks and the Panthers at the end of the year for that division. We'll see. The Giants. I'll give the Giants 4 to 6 as well. I think after last year, Dart played great, right? But I wouldn't even say great. He played good. The Giants are still the Giants. They're still going to do stuff that's not going to work. They haven't been good since Eli Manning. We'll see how it goes. I think the Giants will be one of the worst teams in the league as well. Barely getting by 4 wins, 5 wins maybe. The Jets, just go ahead and count them out. Just go ahead and count them out. 1 to 3. The Jets are going to be really bad again. Sad to say, sad to see. The Jets are going to be bad. 3 wins, maybe. 4, maybe. The Steelers, giving them 7 to 8. The Steelers get 7 to 8 wins. Aaron Rodgers last year, I think he tries to go out with a bang if he doesn't tear his ACL in the first play of the game. We'll see. The Steelers are in a tough division. It's just, will they keep up the mediocrity of the 9 and 8? Barely being over 500, or will they actually be able to do something? Doubt it. Trading away George Pickens last year was one of the biggest mistakes of all last year. I think Pittsburgh gets 7 wins. The Seahawks, the defending champs, I think they get 11 wins. Right at 11, maybe 12. The Seahawks, they have downgraded. They hit the hot streak at the right time last year. Could it happen again? 100%. I just think they hit a hot streak at the right time. You know, a couple injuries in the playoffs to other teams really helped them out. And then they get into the Super Bowl with a young Patriots team who got caught up in the lights. And they win. Seattle, it's great for you. I love it. I have nothing against the Seahawks. I just think that they hit the hot streak at the right time last year. I think they get 11 wins. I think they'll be a good team. Just nothing crazy. Then my last 2 teams, the Tennessee Titans. I'm tempted to give them 1-3. I'd put them right in the middle of this bracket if I could. I think they get 3 to 4 wins. And I'm going to give them... this is a tough one. I'll give them 4 to 6. I'll give them 4 to 6 wins. They squeak out a couple. They might even upset a team. I just think that the hope in Cam Ward will be diminished this year as the year goes on. I think he's a great quarterback. Obviously, he made it to the NFL. I just think that it's not going to work out for him in Tennessee. We'll see. We'll see this year. This year will tell a lot for the Titans. A lot. But we'll see. They got Tate. Didn't play well so far in the preseason. Get to some real games. Get him some real reps. See what he does. See if that Cam Ward connection will work. We'll see. I give him 4 wins. 3 to 4 wins. Then the Commanders. Daniels is back. His number's not retired at LSU. I'll give him 7 wins. 5 to 7 wins. I think it's a rebound year for them. They're going to try to get their footing. They'll start out really slow. They'll get some wins towards the end of the year. Try to make it a little better for them. But this is what I think. The only team I have up here. You know what? I'm going to change something. Last second audible. I'm putting the Ravens at 14 to 17. I think they have a really good year this year. I think they do a lot better than what people think. I think they figure out their offense. I think they'll be great. I think we could see both those 2 teams at the top going 15-2, 14-3. This is my tier list right here. Let me know in the comments what I got wrong or what you think I got wrong. And we'll debate. We'll leave it up for debate. We'll see who wins, right? But this is my 2026-2027 NFL tier list. We'll see how it goes. The season's coming up soon. College football starts this weekend. Look out for that video later on in the week where I go over first week matchups for college football. And I will see y'all back in the next one.